Good Monday afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary peoples of YouTube. This is Bronson's By Any Means Necessary Fantasy Baseball Talk for Monday, August 15th. Can't believe we're already halfway through August, and this month is just literally flying by. I swear it was just July last weekend. Well, I guess all the time in New Mexico kind of made the time fly, but definitely time to start digging into football. I've done a few drafts. My rule of thumb is to usually do 10 drafts before I start going out and, getting 10 drafts gives me the data I need to definitively say where players are getting drafted and what their value is. So once I get those 10 drafts under my belt, I will start doing my football preseason videos of who I like and dislike, or spikes and yikes, as it's so well known. But for now, we're still on baseball. I'm out walking. I got to go to Les Schwab and pay my bill on my tires today before 6. It's now 5:15. It's only about a 20 minute walk, so I'll make it with plenty of time to spare. I just chose to walk instead of drive because I'm not getting the exercise I used to get, and it's quite an adjustment having to use my free time to get exercise rather than just be exercising for 8 straight hours at work every day. Definitely feel like I'm getting fatter. A pair of my shorts, really has nothing to do with any weight gain, but a pair of my shorts that I just bought like a couple of weeks ago, maybe not even a month ago, the zipper already broke. I think the reason they were there was Ross Dress for Less. They get the what's the word I'm looking for? They get the products that's not quite 100% there. That's why it's so cheap. So I think the zipper was already bad when I bought them. But yeah, the zipper just broke this morning, so I didn't even get to wear the shorts that I wanted to wear with this shirt today, which kind of pisses me off because they're really cool shorts. They're red, palm trees on them. It reminded me of the desert, which is where I'm trying to go, where where I want to live. So it was nice to have those, but so now I gotta go get another pair of shorts after I get paid tomorrow, because I'm very low on money after my vacation. And after I pay this bill, I'm gonna have less than, well, that's not true. I have two separate accounts with money, so I'm never really out of money. But when one gets low, especially if it's my main one, I get a little anxious. But I do get paid tomorrow, so I'm gonna be fine. I did work as much as I possibly could these last 5 days after I came back from vacation to kind of make up for not working much the week I was on vacation. That's why I'm out of money, because I really didn't make much before I left for my vacation. A lot of traffic here right now. Luckily, they all have stop signs. Anyway, you guys are kind of getting a glimpse of my neighborhood. Pretty nice neighborhood. Nice. I mean, there's lots of nice neighborhoods here in Vancouver, honestly, but this is, I'm not going to say one of the nicer ones, but it's a nice one. Good location here in town. Close to several main roads, close to the freeway. It's got speed bumps and stuff, so good residential area. Schools nearby, parks nearby. What else was I going to talk about? I don't think I really have a whole lot to talk about. Oh, movies. Yes, I watched. Did I talk about Bullet Train last time? I really enjoyed Bullet Train. It was a lot better than I thought. I actually kind of want to go see it again. It was that entertaining. I'm not saying it was a great movie. Like, it's not like a Oscar contender, but it entertained me a lot. And then Fall man, I know the critics are all over Fall. They didn't think it was a very good movie, but I loved it. They did a really good job of setting the tone of like, well, a lot of people are afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of heights. They did a good job of making it very suspenseful, even though you kind of knew, or I kind of knew what was coming, and like, I don't know, it did a good job of setting a tone of fear, and then they did a good job with the aerial scenes, the setting, and I liked it as an empowering piece of film. It was like you can't underestimate the will of people when they are trying to survive. And the mind also is the most powerful muscle we have. So, no matter how dire things may get, our mind will try to trick us into thinking they're not as bad as they really are. So I really like that movie. I don't think it's a movie I could watch again. It's just one of those, there's just some movies that are really good when you watch them the first time, and then, they're not really rewatchable because just the type of movie they are. Like, I could watch Fall again, and, there's no suspense at all this time. So the entertainment value would drastically decrease. But I would definitely watch it again if I could find a date. I actually have Regal right now is doing this thing for August where every time you go to the movie you get some free stuff. I had no idea about it until I went today, which I watched Bodies today, which was terrible movie. Lots of attractive women, but that was the only highlight. The movie's garbage. But so I found out that I have a free movie ticket, so I can bring a guest. And next time I come, I'm going to get another free movie ticket, so I can bring a second guest. So it'd be great opportunities for dates if I could get any in this town. And I also have free nachos and a free hot dog on there. All this free stuff I had no idea. No one told me about until today. And it all expires on the 1st. So I got to use them in the next couple of weeks. Use them or lose them. But yeah, so Bullet Train was really good. Fall was great. Top 3 movie of the year for me so far. And Bodies was awful. Definitely bottom 5 movies of the year. It wasn't the worst movie I've seen this year. I could definitely say Men and Crimes of the Future were the 2 worst movies of the year. And I don't think those are going to be topped. Those are 2 of the worst movies I've ever seen in theaters. But Bodies just wasn't good. Not my type of film. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to the baseball stuff, as I'm almost to Les Schwab. 3 hitters to consider adding this for the next couple of days to get you through. I'm starting with Bryson Stott. He's already been on this list, but I'm putting him on here again because he's now the leadoff hitter for the Phillies. He seems to be the real deal. And he's the only person in history to ever reach base every single at-bat against the great Max Scherzer. And I got a lot of cars that ended up having to wait on me today, or right now anyways. Too bad for them. Gotta yield to pedestrians. Oh, this lady could have went. I would have waited for her. I need to get to the other side of the street. So Bryson Stott, someone you should add. He's eligible at shortstop, second base. Adam Frazier, I think he may have been on this list way early, but he's on this list again. I know he's not super great so far this year, but he has been hitting a little bit better lately. The Mariners are doing well, and he plays every day. And it's easy to forget that he was an all-star just last year. So we know that the productivity is going to be there at some point, and perhaps now, it seems, is the time where he's going to start hitting. And then lastly, a younger guy, Joey Meneses, the first baseman for the Nationals. He's getting a lot of run right now with Josh Bell gone, and he's really capitalizing on that fully. He's been an outstanding hitter over the last week or so. He can definitely help you if you need some first base help. The pitchers, I will get to the pitchers. Tuesday is probably the best streaming day of the year, as I have 6 pitchers for you. You probably can't hear me right now. A lot of traffic. I'm at a major intersection. I kind of figured I would be done with this video by now. I overestimated myself. There we go. Walk signal. I get to the other side, I'll finish this video. Bear with me. I don't walk all that slow either, so when people can't wait for me, it drives me nuts. Anyway, Tuesday, 6 pitchers for you to consider streaming, and you should probably hold on to them, as usually Tuesday starters get a second start on the weekend, usually Sunday. So, chronological order from first pitch. Got Edward Cabrera versus the Padres, Justin Steele at the Nationals, Nick Pivetta at the Pirates. I know Nick Pivetta hasn't had the greatest last month or so, but the Pirates are a great rebound candidate for him. Zach Plesac versus the Tigers, Jose Quintana versus the Rockies, and then J.P. Sears, the young prospect, is finally getting his opportunity in Oakland. He's a very intriguing prospect to me. I think he's going to be a really good pitcher. And he's facing the Rangers, who just fired their manager and are in a kind of in a free fall. So he's got a great matchup on paper. For Wednesday, I have 2. I got Drew Smyly, the Cubs at Nationals. Drew Smyly is a strikeout artist, one of the best strikeout throwers in the game, when healthy, which is always a problem for him, but he's healthy right now. So trust him on Wednesday. And then George Kirby, the young pitcher for the Mariners, at the terrible Angels. And for Thursday, I've got nothing for you. A lot of teams haven't released their rotation yet for that day, but I think with Tuesday being so heavy, you should be able to survive Thursday. All right, that's it. Peace, love, nacho fries, and pay this bill. Y'all have a good one.